Hello everyone, welcome to NRH channel. Dear students, in yesterday's class we have seen the 2-3 examples from the exercise number 13.3 of the lesson Surface Areas and Volume. Today we'll discuss about the 2-3 examples. I think this is the last exercise of this lesson. So, seventh main question. A cylindrical bucket 32 centimeter high and with radius of base 18 centimeter. Here they given the cylindrical shape of the one bucket that is 32 centimeter high and with radius of base 18 centimeter. Is filled with sand. It is filled with sand. This bucket is emptied. It means poured into in another container, emptied on the ground, and a conical heap of the sand is formed. So where is emptied here? In the ground, and the conical heap. Conical heap means like a cone. You have seen that, I think, ice cream having in the sharp, that is called as the heap. A conical heap of the sand is formed. If the height of the conical heap is 24 centimeter, find the radius and the slant height of the heap. So you know already what is the slant height. So see here, first they given the diagram. Based on that question, you have to draw the diagram. That is in the cylindrical shape bucket is there. The given height of that bucket is 32 centimeter. And base radius, how much is there here? 18 centimeter. So this one is emptied. Emptied means they are poured into on the land. So it is filled with the sand. So it becomes in the cone shaped heap. So this is the heap of that sand here. It's became like this. So they ask the question to find the radius and the slant height of this cone. So slant height means, see the children, so this height, it should be a perpendicular. Slant height means, see that this is a cross. For this height is called as the slant height, is denoted by the symbol L. So first you have to find the volume of the cylinder. How much sand is contains in this container, you have to find. So they first have to write the given for the cylindrical bucket. First have to find the volume of the cylindrical bucket. The given radius of the base is 18 centimeter. Height they given 32 centimeter. Then volume is equal to, we know that formula, pi r square h is equal to pi, keep as it is. R square means 18 square into h, height is 32. Correct. So see, 18 square means you have to write here 10,368. Multiply the 18 into 80, you will get the totally 18 square into 32. You have to do that now. 18 square. See, 18 square means we will get the 332. Correct. 18 square means 324. 18 square means 324 into 32. You have to do. You will get the 10,368. Pi you have to keep as it is, centimeter cube, because you are going to find the volume. The unit of the volume is centimeter cube, millimeter cube, meter cube, etc. So here, see, for conical heap of the sand, come to the conical. That is emptied. Emptied means they poured into on land. It's became the cone shaped. Now see, a conical heap of the sand. So height, they given height is 24 centimeter. Radius, they ask the question to find the radius. We don't know that is what is the radius. So let the radius is r and volume of the cone is equal to 1/3 of the volume of the cylinder. That is 1/3 of the pi r square h. Correct. So children, so this one you have to give the equation 1 and see here 1/3 pi, keep as it is, then r square. R square into 24 is the height. Then see, R square. So cancel. 3 1s are 3, 3 8s are 24. So what is the remaining here? 8 pi r square. This is equation 2. So from equation 1 and 2, see what we'll get here. So 8 pi r square is equal to equation 2 is 10,368 pi. Correct. So this pi get cancelled. So r square is equal to 10,368 upon 8. So you have to cancel here. 8 ones are 8 remains 2 here. So 8, see, or total you have, if you cancel means you will get the r square is equal to 1269. Correct. So only r is equal to this true, it will go that in the square root here. R square is equal to square root of 1296. So 1296 is the perfect square number of 36. Now you can find here by prime factorization method also like that. See 1296 by 2, 6 are 4 are 8, 8 are 16, 2 3 are 2 2 are 2 4 are again 2 1 are remains 2 6 are 12, 2 2 are again 2 8 are 1 are. Correct. So take by 3 3 3 2 are 6 remains 2 3 7 are again by 3 9 are again by 3 3 are again by 3. So make the pair. See here like this. Correct. 2 2 are 4 4 3 are 12 12 3 are 32. So r is equal to radius. How much you got that? 36 centimeter is the radius of the conical hip. Correct. So one more they ask the question to find the slant height, that is the L. I think you know that slant height formula, that is L is equal to square root of r square plus h square. In beginning of the lesson I have given the formula to find the slant height. Slant height of the cone is equal to L is equal to square root of r square plus h square according to the right angle triangle formula, that is Pythagoras theorem. So L is equal to r square, you got it, 36 square plus h is, we know that height of the this conical hip is 24 square. So is equal to 36 square means already we know that 1296 is the 36 square plus then 24 square means 576. Add these two here. L is equal to square root of 1872. Correct. Now see, this one you have to split because this is not a perfect square number. So 12 into 12 into 13 you have to do. These three are the prime factors of this one, not a prime factor. See here 12 into 12 means 144. We know that 144 into 13 means you will get the 1872. So here two pairs are there, 12 and 12 means 12 into 12 is 144. 144 is the square number of 12. So remove the 12 outside, then what is the remaining? 13 you have to keep as it is. So this is the slant height of the conical hip. So hence the slant height of the hip is 12 into square root of 13 centimeter. I hope you understood, children. So this is the radius and the slant height of the conical hip. Let's move to the next example. Yes, see, this example is very important, children, but lengthy is there. Try to understand that question what they given. In every exam they asked for the 4 marks or 5 marks this question. So see what they given. Water in a canal 6 meter wide and 1.5 meter deep. So in the canal here, canal they given water in the canal 6 meter wide and 1.5 meter deep. Means this is a height and this is a wide, means here a breadth here. So is flowing with the speed of 10 kilometer per hour. So in the canal water is flowing with the speed of 10 kilometer per hour. In 1 hour it flows the water 10 kilometer. So how much area will it irrigate? See what the given question. How much area will it irrigate in the 13 minutes? In the time of 13 minutes, how much irrigate the land of the by using of this much water? How much area will it irrigate in the 30 minutes? If 8 centimeter of the standing water is needed, see that how much you have to need it here. If 8 centimeter of standing water is needed. So first what you have to do here, children, first you have to find the volume of the canal here. Then in the 13 minutes, how much it irrigate the water you have to find. Step by step you will solve that. Just see the diagram, you have to draw the rough diagram like a canal shape or in cuboid shape, correct, because they given length, breadth and the height. Yes. See first for canal, so it is a rough diagram of the canal. Width is 6 meter and depth is 1.5 meter, that is the height. So this meter you have to write in the fraction, that is 15 by 10. You know already 1.5 how to write in the fraction, that is 15 by 10 meter. You have to cancel this one, you will get the 3 by 2 meter is the height or depth of the that canal. So speed of the flowing water, see how much is there, 10 kilometer per hour. But here meter is there, here they given kilometer, so this one also you have to convert in the meter. Correct. So 10 kilometer per hour, we know that already 1 kilometer is equal to how much meter here, 1000 meter. Correct. So 10 into, you have to do the 1000 meter per second per meter per hour. So 10 into 1000, so we'll get the 10,000 meter per hour. In 1 hour, how much here? 10,000 meter per hour. Correct. So kilometer is there, you have to convert in the meter because the remaining values are in the meter. So next you have to convert in the minute. This is a per hour is there, per hour. So this is also convert in the minute. We know that 1 hour is equal to 60 minute. 60 minute. So this one you have to divide it by the 60, you will get the in a minute. Correct. So 10,000 divided by 60, you have to do that, you will get the per meter per minute. So if you cancel 0, 0 get cancelled, 2 5s are 10 and remaining 2 0 you have to keep as it is, 2 3s are 6. So 500 by 3 meter per minute. In 1 minute how much it flows the water here? 500 divided by 3 meter per minute. I hope you understood, children. So remember this example is very important. Now come to the volume here. So length of the water column in the given time of the 30 minutes. See how much it irrigate the water, irrigate the in 30 minutes you have to find, means that is the, see here, the 500 by 3 time how much is there into 30, correct, is equal to 3 1s are 3 10s are 10 into 500 is 5000 meter. Now this is the length of the water flowing in the 30 minute, that is the 5000 meter. Now come to the standing water, volume of the other, first you have to find. So volume of the water, it flows in the 30 minutes, how much it flows you have to find that, that is a, see, volume of the water that flows in the 30 minutes is equal to, we know that volume of the cuboid is, because canal is shape in the shape of the cuboid, so that is the length, breadth and the height. Length into breadth into height. So length already got that here, how much is there, 5000. This is the length of the canal here, because they given only width and the depth, but length we found how much is, that is 5000 meter is the length, into breadth they given here, that is a width 6 into height, how much that height, that is a depth 3 by 2 meter cube, because volume is there, that is a meter cube. Then simplify here, 2 1s are 2 3s are 6, 3 3s are 9 into 5000 is equal to 45,000 meter cube. This is the water flowing in the 50,000 meter cube in the canal. This is the volume of the water that flows in the 30 minutes is how much, 45,000 meter cube. Now come to the next, but what about that in standing water? How much standing water in the this area? So given height of the standing water in this area is they given 8 centimeter. Here came again that centimeter. So children have to convert the centimeter to meter. That is 8 by 100 meter, because we know that 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter. So here smaller to bigger, when you are going to convert the smaller to bigger means you have to divide. When you are going to convert the bigger to smaller means you have to multiply. So here 8 centimeter divided by to the 100 you will get the meter, 8 by 100 meter. So let the area to be irrigated by the above volume of the water given by the A. So area you have to remember that in the 30 minutes, see they given how much it irrigate. So that is you have to take the area. In a 13 minute, the irrigate of the water is, that is A square meter. That is you have to take the variable A square meter. I hope you understood, children. So next, volume of the water given by the in equation 1 is, so that is area into height. Correct. What is that? Area into, area is A, area into height. So area is A into height. How much is there here? 8 by 100 meter cube. I hope you understood, children. See, area into height. Area here, you know that area means here length into breadth is called as the area, then into this height, so that is the meter cube. Correct. So A into 8 by 100 meter cube. Then see here, this is give the equation 2. Now see from the equation 1 and 2, from the equation 1 and 2, see that LHS and the RHS you have to take. So LHS is A into 8 by 100 is equal to equation 2, equation 1 is 45,000. Correct. So this 100 you have to bring on the right hand side. Now 8A is equal to, already 45,000 is there, these 20 into 100 means we will get the 8A is equal to 45 lakh. Correct. So A is equal to what? 45 lakh divided by 8 goes in the denominator. So divided by 8. Then A is equal to, so you have to cancel here. 8 ones are 8. 8 5s are 40. Remains 5. Again here. 8 6s are, correct, 48. Then 2 remains here. And 8 2s are 16. Remains 4. 8 8s are, 8 5s are 40. And remaining 2 0. So finally what will get here? 5 lakh 62,500 meter square. This is the standing water, because they asked the question to find, see in the question also they asked the question to find the, if 8 centimeter standing water is needed, means how much area will it irrigate. You are going to find the area. So this A is equal to area, we took that already. So how much here? 5,62,500 meter square. So we know that land is measured in the hectare, correct. Now see in the previous year also we learned that in the 8th and 9th standard, see 1 hectare is equal to how much here? 10,000 meter square. See if the 10,000 meter square area means, then we can say that 1 hectare. Now remember children, so here how much meter square you got here? 5,62,500 meter. So hectare, you have to convert this one in the hectare, because you are going to irrigating the land. So what you have to do here? You have to divide it by the 10,000. Correct? Because this is larger than to the that one. So you have to divide here. So 1 hectare is equal to, remember, 10,000 meter square. So here meter square is there, divided by the 10,000. So see that we know that how to put the decimal point. So in the denominator 4 zeros are there. You have to put the decimal point after 4 digit on the right hand side, from the right hand side. So 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4. You have to put the, show the decimal point after 4 digit from the right hand side. That is 56.25 hectare. So remember children, by using that much of the water from the canal, how much in the 30 minutes, how much it irrigate the land here? 56.25 hectare. So this example is very important children, but little lengthy is there, but process is easy. You have to remember the all steps. I hope you understood children. So here this lesson is completed. Now next frustum of the cone is there. So this concept is removed in this year. I already given that syllabus copy also. This is a removed part. So these two examples, one more example is there, I'll give that is the homework. Now here this topic is completed. In the next class I will start the new topic. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.